Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is our playthrough of Eldritch Horror, Season 2, Episode 9. This is Turn 9 of Cthulhu versus Agatha Crane, Lily Chen, and Norman Withers, our investigators. In Turn 8, we had Lily Chen repeating her pattern of defeating monsters but not able to close the gate first round. Norman Withers gained a couple of Eldritch tokens and spawned a gate in San Francisco. Agatha had an encounter, but the encounter moved the active expedition to Antarctica. And so that's our summary of Turn 8. Let's jump into Turn 9. But first, real quickly, you know the drill. Check out the link below. It's a classic. And check out Pontos Fathom Press. Be doing readings from Genealogy of Cthulhu. And I'm sure you guys, if you like Eldritch Horror, you're going to like it. So really support the channel. As do your comments, likes, and shares. Let's try to help me grow this channel. My goal is to bring all kinds of great game content and improve over time with your guys along for the ride. So thanks a lot for your support. Okay, Turn 9. Let's start out with, let's see what our strategies are. I think I mentioned that Agatha will use her teleportation type power that she has. She has the Livre de Yvonne that she can move anywhere. So I think she'll perform a rest. A rest will get her up one each, and then she will do the move. So a rest, and she will cast and also spend her one sanity back to move to any space that she wishes. So Agatha will move to Antarctica. Oh, she does need to make a test to do it. So let's have her make that test first. And she passes the test with the 5. Okay, so Agatha makes the pass. She spends the sanity. She moves. Her action phase is completed. Let's move on to action phase of Lily Chen. Again, she's going to stay right where she is. She's healed up. Let's have her get a focus token and a ship token, and she can prepare for moving out of this area next round. So use up her 2 actions with tokens. And lastly, action phase of Norman Withers. Again, there is that Eldritch token on his space. I think he's going to move from that Eldritch token, use his ship token, and do 1-2 and go to San Francisco to fight the Ghoul Priest. So Norman Withers uses his token to move, and I suppose before he moved he would have done a healing as well. So Norman Withers will rest just to gain 1 sanity, and that should be good. He's already at full health. So okay, action phase is done. Let's go to encounters phase. Our lead investigator, Agatha Crane, the parapsychologist, against the mummy. So first she's going to do her mind check, and again she has a number of tools to help her with this mind check, and Spirit Dagger gives her a +3 to the roll with the 2, so she gets the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she passes it, but she does take 1 sanity. And then, again, her strength test, she has 1, +2, +3, and she's also able to re-roll 1, add 1 to 1 die. Roll 1 to 1 die. Add 1 to 1 die. So she's got a 4 and a 5. So she's able to do those 2 points, but then she can also use tokens. She'll re-roll 3 dice with these tokens, and she gets the 3rd damage. So she re-rolls the dice using the token, and now she is able to defeat the monster. Again, when Agatha defeats a monster, does she get a clue? Let's just see. By the sword of Tala, when she defeats a monster, she gets a clue. So let's give her another clue. Monster is discarded. Now her encounter will take her into Antarctica. So we do a other world card, and she passes through the portal in Antarctica to the city of the Great Race. On a high stone shelf, you find books containing the wisdom of both the distant past and the unfortunate far-flung future. Unfortunately, the tomes were written using a series of strange curvilinear symbols. You do your best to translate the alien language. And we roll here. 5. Pass. You decipher the means to return yourself to your own time. Close this gate. After you return, you forget your time with the Great Race, but are plagued by strange dreams. So she can roll the will test, but she also gets the extra dice for the will test. And she rolls a 5. If you pass, you explore these visions during your sleep and you gain 1 clue. So she does gain an extra clue. And this is a great turn for Agatha. Gate is closed. Clue is gained. So now she has 3 clues. So she's doing well. Okay. So maybe she can do her, finally do a expedition next round. Next up we have Lily Chen. She will go into the Hyperborea to close the gate. So she will also pass through Hyperborean gate to the Plateau of Leng. You make your way through the web-filled valley. You see an enormous purple spider crawling toward your path. You hope to sneak past the creature. So she gets okay, she passes. As you leave the spider behind, you discover the corpse of a previous victim. You find the unfortunate man's journal and translate the strange symbols on the page. So she does not. If you fail, you misinterpret the directions, gain a lost in time and space condition. So she has gained a lost in time and space condition. So let's find that for her. So lost in time and space condition. Restriction. Remove your investigator token from the game board. You are unaffected by other game effects and cannot move or perform action. Instead of resolving an encounter, flip this card. Okay. Okay, so that could be bad. So she does not close the gate. She's lost in time and space. So she's kind of gone through the Hyperborean gate. She gets lost in time and space. And we have to resolve that on her action phase next round. So she's not affected by anything. She's just sort of phased out of the universe, which is not good. That's kind of cool. Okay, and lastly, Norman Withers. Norman Withers is going to encounter the Ghoul Priest in San Francisco. So Norman Withers, when you defeat a monster with toughness of 3 during combat, you may discard this card and defeat by doom. So that is not that monster. Okay, so first of all, in combat, he can test his lore, and I will re-roll his test of lore, and And I will re-roll his test of lore a second time. Okay, so using the tokens to re-roll, he passes his Dread Curse spell, so he gains +8 to his strength encounter. First of all, he has to pass the mental encounter, which is a 4 will. He gets 2, where he passes with no damage. And now he gets 2 strength +8. So 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. So for a total of 10 dice against this Dread Curse spell. He's going to cast his Dread Curse spell in combat. And he does plenty of damage, removing this creature from the board. The Ghoul Priest has been atomized, misted. And then, don't mess with Norman Withers. He is also going to pass through the San Francisco portal to the other world, and he goes to Yog-Sothoth. You discover a fetid creature with wings and webbed feet. The beast is strange, like something from your wildest dreams. You may spend 1 clue to resolve the pass effect. Okay, so Norman Withers can spend a sanity in place of a clue. So he will spend the sanity as a clue. He will do the pass effect. You believe you've read a way to use this beast to travel through space. So let's have him resolve his check. Does he have a way to re-roll? No, but he will re-roll with a token. Rolls a 6. If you pass, you remember that by drinking space mead, you can safely use this biake to return home. Close this gate if you... Okay, so he closed this gate. So Norman Withers closes the gate, which would be great for the Mythos round. San Francisco gate is closed. Mythos card is closed. Encounters phase is complete. Let's move on to the Mythos phase. Mythos phase. It says eyes everywhere. Now that you know what to look for, you see them all around you. The man pretending to be asleep on the bench. The woman watching you in the reflection of the tobacconist shop. The trio who have been following you since you left the station. They've been tracking your every move. So first off, we will advance the Omen track by 1. Hyperborea is open. So with Hyperborea open, we have advanced the Doom track by 1. Secondly, we have a Reckoning. Resolve the Reckoning of Cthulhu, which is each investigator on a C space. Nobody's on a C space. Oh, there is someone on a C space here. So we move the Eldritch token for her. Finally, spawn a gate. A gate is spawned in Rome. And we will address the monster bag. And we get a cultist. Cultist in Rome. Great. So the clock is ticking toward Cthulhu rising. We move this forward. Yes, and now the Eyes Everywhere event. Each investigator rolls 1 die and resolves the matching. So 1 for Agatha. She is assaulted and loses 2 health and 2 sanity. And then she has a card that when she would lose 2 sanity, let's see. Once per round, when an investigator would lose sanity, they may test the lore. So let her test her lore. She passes and she does not lose the 2 sanity. She does lose the 2 health. So Agatha loses, but she has to flip this Instill Bravery card and roll another resolve, and she gets a 5. The spell inspires and invigorates, prevents that investigator from losing sanity up to your test results. Instead, then flip this card. So she does not lose any sanity already, so that's fine. So She has her bravery that makes her stay sane. Next, Lily Chen will resolve. Also loses 2 health, 2 sanity. So just... Does she have some kind of... Oh no, she is not affected because she is lost in time and space, so she's not affected by this. And Norman Withers. Wow, they're all snake eyes here. Losing 2 and 2. Does he have any special spell? Once per round, when investigator would lose health. So he takes this. Let's just see if he's going to lose health. He can make a test to his lore. And he only loses 1 health. He flips this card and does another roll. Let's just roll it again. 2 plus your flesh harder repels pain. No additional effect. Okay, so he only loses 1 health, so this is great for Norman, but devastating card. Eyes everywhere has wrecked us, but everyone is still alive. Unfortunately, Lily Chen is lost in time and space. We'll have to resolve that on the next round, which you guys can click up here. We'll see you on our next round, which is round 10, and talk to everyone soon. Thank you for watching, and talk to you on the next turn. Bye.